Alright guys, what's going on today? We're back again, and this time we're going to be doing a top 5 primary guns list here, so you can see what's going to be slapping when it comes to those endurance runs. All these guns that I'm going to mention, you can take to any star chart mission and they will just dominate, and also even in sorties with those level 100s, you'll just dominate with all these weapons. And we'll go ahead and get started with the Czar at number 5. So the Czar is been one of my favorite weapons for a while now. But alright, so the Czar is what it's going to be looking like. So, you see, that was just one shot. If it actually gets the pellet spray and stuff, it'll actually do a good bit of damage. These are 115 heavy gunners, so that's not terrible damage. Now here's the catch though, is that there is the shotgun variant mode, which is a little bit different. The shotgun variant mode, you can literally just one-tap people. I'll say that. You can one-tap people with the shotgun variation. These are 115, it's just nothing. So if you are going into a sortie where they're crazy high level, if you don't think that your cannon is doing damage, then you could just switch to shotgun mode and just completely obliterate people. Like so. And then also there is, you know, Neza does have a double damage or 2x multiplier if, you know, he wanted to use it. But this is the build we got going for the Czar. So if you don't have the ribbon mod here, that's fine. You can sub in vigilant ornaments and that'll work just as good. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave my mod on there. But alright guys, that was the Czar. Alright guys, what's going on? This is our 4th pick on the list here. It is the Supra Vandal at number 4, and also these are not in any specific order. Let's go ahead and get into the Supra Vandal. So Supra Vandal is just if you want a machine gun, and it puts on these dot effects, and that's if you're going to slash them down, so mow them, and then you see it'll just start ticking, because it's like that bleed, and all these guns pretty much kill anything, so all these guns are going to be really good for the star chart and sorties and anything like that. But the Supra Vandal, let's check the build. So here's the corrosive build. Magnetic, we're just changing out the elements, and then radiation. Well, I don't even have a radiation, but basically just flipping out the elements there. But alright guys, at number 4, the Supra. Alright, and at number 3 we have the Fullman. Let's go ahead and check out that build. So nothing too crazy, just your standard, you know, elementals, multi-shot, crit damage, mow damage, mow damage. But alright, let's go ahead and check out what the Fullman can do. Oh, and nothing is alive. Let's go ahead and head back and spawn in some more enemies here. Alright. So pretty much this is what the Fullman can do. This is the first fire mode, which is just a little orb that shoots out and kind of explodes. Doesn't do bad damage, and it also can hit multiple people. The alt fire will turn pretty much into a machine gun that will just shred through stuff. Business. And with the 2x multiplier, which there's a lot of Warframe multipliers, it will make this gun completely insane. Like if you're a chroma player, you know those chrome multipliers are just insane. But Neza has the 2x. But alright guys, that was the Fullman at number 3. Okay guys, number 2 on the list we have the Amfrix. Now the Amfrix is just a freaking monster, and it's actually my favorite gun out of these 5 guns I'm going to mention. I put a lot of form into this thing, and you can just dominate with this gun. Just straight up slap people with this gun. But this is what's the Amfrix gonna be looking like. It is just it's doing everybody else like in the background, right? Like it's also getting them with just some extra background damage. And if you have some whenever you apply your second ability, it does a damage multiplier, which is gonna really fun gun to use. Really nothing else to worry about with the Amfrix, but whew, let's go ahead and check that lightning build. So it does have a ribbon on it, but take this off and then put the vigilant ornaments. It'll still be just as good. I didn't run a ribbon on it for a long time, so yeah. I just got a ribbon because I like the gun so freaking much that I was like, you know what, it needs a ribbon. But alright guys, at number 2, the Amfrix. And finally guys, number 1, the Dread, of course, the highest critting bow you can have. This thing is just an insane monster. Alright, and let's go ahead and check it out. Against some 115 heavy gunners. All these enemies have been 115 heavy gunners. Alright, so didn't give me bleeds there. Alright, we got some slash procs there. And really, if you get the slash procs for this weapon, that's where you're gonna see a lot of damage. But let's see if this slash does. You can one-shot if you get enough slash procs, like on them. But these are 115. You really won't see too many of these like this. You have to worry about. We got 2 stacks there. Oh yeah, the 2 stacks is gonna be a one-shot. But yeah, and the fun thing, like I said, you get some damage bonus on them, so it'll be a one-shot without even getting any bleeds or anything like that. But the Dread is just a freaking monster, and it's coming in at number 1, but no specific order. But and then finally, you know what? We're also going to show the build, so you guys can see what's up with this Dread. No ribbons on it, even though I really enjoy it, but ribbons are just more expensive for the Dread. Now, for an honorable mention, we're going to go with the Kuva Brahma, because this thing is just a monster. And, like, all these guns are just so good. But, alright, so let's go ahead and check out the Kuva Brahma. So this is going to be something more explosive compared to the Czar. Like, if you didn't want the Czar and you're thinking something different, you know. The Kuva Brahma is a good secondary option. I just like that shotgun mode, but Kuva Brahma is just as good as those other weapons. But there's a lot of good weapons in the Warframe. So, really it's just about finding it and decking it out. Let's go ahead and show off this build. So we got 4 minutes so we can get all the damage we can possibly get. I added this on there just as, you know, helpful little ammo pickups and, you know, just having more ammo overall. And the Kuva Brahma. But alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this top 5 guns list. And I hope this helped you out, and I hope you got to learn something about these guns.